At this point, that takes me back to our slides and into the submitted question. I did get a submitted question on the imports today, and the question asks, what are the detailed steps to get comparative figures into the second year file? Well, we've rolled forward the file during a year-end close, and that means that the opening balances of that file are available to import to. So if I go back to one of the other files that we were just dealing with, and I'm going to go to the import accounting software, which was the QuickBooks file that I brought in a little bit earlier. So right now I've got trial balance information for the current year, and I did bring in the prior year information here as well. To get the current year numbers into the prior year columns, we would do a year-end close roll forward, update our prior year balance data, specify what our retained earnings account number was, and complete any of the other properties here. So I'm going to call this year 2. Normally I would put in the client name and the fiscal year here, but I'm just trying to keep this quick and efficient. It runs through, it's going to process the closing of these documents. Now keep in mind this is the financials template, so there's a number of case view documents that do get updated as we close it and roll forward. Once we're finished with the roll forward, my net income will change to 0, and you'll see that I do have opening balances here that should be comparable to my prior year closing balances, except for the retained earnings deficit figure, which has been updated for the closing of my balances. At this point, I would then be able to go to the import, file import, and we used accounting software in this one, QuickBooks, and we brought in 2007, but I'm now in 2008, and I do not wish to bring in my prior year data in this case, and click OK. Now keep in mind my 2008 data is a little bit slim simply because it's only the first month or two, and that import would have picked up whatever data would have been available in 2008 for me without overwriting my prior year information. So those are the steps that I would take to get comparative figures into the second year file. I've got my comparatives in here because I closed it, and I just import the current year balances, and my comparatives are set and ready to go. The financial statement is automatically updated accordingly as well in this.